All right. Hello. My name is Crystalyn Bell, and I want to take a moment to welcome you to my newest baby called, let me get the name right, okay, because it's a little long. You know, I'm notorious for having long titles for things. Yeah, well, there's a price to pay. I'm efficient because that's the whole name. You understand exactly what you're getting, but it's kind of hard to remember. But this is my Facebook group, and it's called You Lead Intuitive Business Development for Heart Centered Entrepreneurs. Intuitive Business Development for Heart Centered Entrepreneurs. And this is my baby where I am going to be bringing tools that are very important for heart centered entrepreneurs to you in the form of live trainings, exercises, posts, articles, hot seat coaching, one-on-ones, group sessions, all sorts of things, okay? Now, this is what I've been wanting to do kind of all my life, and I've never really known that this is what I want to do. Well, I've known it for the last few years, but now I'm taking really big action on it, and this Facebook group is a really big part of that because I believe that one of our Earth's salvations is the heart-centered entrepreneur. This is someone who is creating beautiful works from their heart. And I believe that if every person, I mean this literally, if every person who feels compelled to have a business would actually pursue their business, I think we'd all be a lot happier. I think that as a business owner, I am really, really happy doing the work that I do. Now, granted, I work a lot, but it's so happy making. My work is doing this, creating programs for people like you, wonderful people, heart-centered people. That's my job. It's so beautiful. I literally could cry right now. It's so beautiful. I love it. And I want everybody to be able to do this. And the thing is, it's not hard to do, but you do need to know how to do it. I got to be honest with you. Just starting a business, and look, you could totally just start a business and wing it. You could just figure it out, right? It will take you years, okay? I believe in having a mentor, a tutor, some knowledge, some books, you know, information, videos. I don't care how the information comes, but having help. And that's what this program is all about. Now, this program is for the heart-centered entrepreneur. So the very first thing that we have to do is get you deep in your heart, connected to your soul, connected to your spirit guides, right? That is the first thing that we have to do. The business stuff is going to come intuitively, and it's also going to come practically. So I'm going to give you business tools. I'm going to introduce you to all sorts of things that can help you start and run a business. The thing is, though, for the heart-centered entrepreneur, the thing that overrides all business principles is instinct and intuition. In order for you to thrive, we need you to first have your communication between your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, your spiritual guidance team. We need that communication between those high vibrational beings who have a broad picture of life, that knew that COVID was going to happen before COVID knew it was going to happen, right? Although they probably all originated from the same source. And COVID was like, hey, y'all, I'm coming down on in 2020. And, this whole heart-centered entrepreneur, higher self stuff was like, yeah, y'all, okay, that's fine with us. We will have done blah, 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 blah. You know, they all coordinate stuff. This is all divine unity stuff. So it's all working together. And one of the things that it's working to do is to bring us all together. I'm stimulated. I know a lot of you are motivated. So let's get together and let's really focus on the thing that we desire. Now, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about myself. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I work with women to help them awaken their inner badass butterfly. I help them break free from the prison of unworthiness so that they recognize that beautiful light that they have within. They transform from that caterpillar into the butterfly with the strong wings and the higher perspective, because they have wings to fly and they can see more broadly and they can take action from what they know. All right, so that's my job. Now, one of the things, and let me tell you, I love that job. I love being a spiritual life coach. It is totally rewarding. But one of the things that I love about being a spiritual life coach is that I get to actually have a deep connection with people, working with them intimately, and through my certification program to help women become spiritual life coaches, I can also help them give birth to a business. So you see why I love what I'm doing, and especially this group right now. This is not about being a spiritual life coach. This is about being a heart-centered entrepreneur. So it doesn't matter what it is that you want to do. If you want to write a book, if you want to start a blog, if you want to whatever it is, you want to be a jewelry maker, you want to get your yoga certification and you want to teach yoga classes, if you want to travel the world and you want to do travel videos, I don't care. If you are a heart-centered entrepreneur, this group is going to help you thrive what it is you want to do. Now, for me, having a vehicle, like being a spiritual life coach is awesome, but I love the vehicle of a business, because like a painting is an expression of the artist's creativity, their vision, their use of materials. You can see their skill by how they lay the paint on the canvas, how they prime, how they treat it afterward, and where it goes. That is art in action. It's creation, and then it's the final presentation. Maybe it even ends up on your wall. That's awesome, and it gives life to you and your family. That's what a business is. And for me, business is art, and I just absolutely love it. You can see I'm really passionate about it, but I love it, and the amount of freedom that it gives you. I personally, right now, as at the moment that I'm making this video, I'm in California because I came to visit my family a few months ago, and then I got stuck here, but I'm not stuck here. Spirit wants me to be here, so I am not stuck. Spirit doesn't stick me anyplace. I am blessed to be here like a flower blossoming, and I live in Italy, though. I live in Florence, Italy. And so what I'm very, very excited about is having the opportunity to answer this call that my soul is calling, to bring the art of business and the art of business development to heart-centered entrepreneurs. So I'm going to be asking you to follow your heart, to know your heart, to learn your heart, to learn your heart, to learn your spirit guides, to learn your intuition, to recognize your intuition. I'm going to ask you to do that. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to mentor you in doing that. I'm going to hold you accountable to doing that. And I'm going to give you practical business things, tools, techniques, because you need them. If you are going to run a business, most of you will need them. Some of you will be so aligned with manifesting your business and so aligned with spirit that you can throw all the rules of business out the window. But I have to say that is not the case for everyone. That may not be what your soul came here for, or that might be what your soul came here for. I don't know. I'm, though, going to provide you really practical, useful tools for you to learn how to do things that you'll need for your business. Whether it's about accounting, how to manage your money, how it how to grow money, how to earn money. I'm going to be talking about that stuff for sure. Maybe it's going to be about creating Facebook group, building a social media following, building an email list, discovering who your ideal client is, how to access your target client, how to access your target market, how to determine what it is that you even desire. You want to do something, but you don't know what that is. Those are the things that I'm going to be talking about over the course of just in this group in general. Let's see if there's anything else that I want to tell you. Oh, I think what I'm going to do in this video is take a few moments to tell you about my Facebook group's rules and what I'd like for you all to do. I think that's important. So I want to start off by saying I really want you to share yourself. Now, this is a group of people who participate and support. My idea, my desire is to build community, which means that if you are normally very shy and you like to kind of just lurk in the background and just look at things, you don't normally comment, you don't normally like, you don't normally participate, but you just watch. I really appreciate you, and I'm going to say that this is probably not a great group for you, because for my desire for this group is for us to be a community with no hidden members, and that we are all reciprocating, that we're giving, that we're sharing, that we're receiving, that we're giving, that we're sharing. So I think it's really important, not just for me, but for the other people in the group, that you're giving and not just taking. So please give of yourself. Now, on that note, I want to know who you are. I want you to share yourself. And where you are shy about sharing yourself, let me know, because I would like to show you how to share yourself with more confidence. And I think I have some things that I can offer you, but I need to know that I need to know this about you. So please be sure to let me know what it is that you need. I love teaching, and where I have strength, I like to share it, because number one, you cannot give what you don't have. And so it's my pleasure to share and to help. Now, so with that being said, I'd love for you to be a participant. So when you get ready to go into the Facebook group, you should sign up to get the notifications. And actually, I'm going to do a little screen share so that you can know how to see notifications, right? So this is our Facebook group. Whoopsie. This is our Facebook group. This is my dog Apollo. There's my logo, my badass butterfly logo. This is me. This photo was taken in front of the San Miniato monastery right above Florence, in a beautiful location. Anyway, so this is my dog. I love my dog. You can tell I love my dog, right? He makes me so happy. And he makes my pictures awesome. Like, me without my dog is just me. But with my dog, it's us. It's really cool. Anyway, so right below this picture are these 4 Facebook buttons. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. And you want to turn on notifications. I suggest that you turn on all notifications, but you can be the judge of that. If we have too many things because everybody's just so enthusiastic, I love that, then you should just get the highlights, But why not start off getting all the notifications, so that when, as a new member especially, you kind of know you're on top of what's coming in. And there will be, this is a new group as of April 16th. It's a brand new group. So we're building, and I'm building the curriculum. So I've cleared my schedule so that I can put more focus on this. because this is where my heart is. And my heart is like, with COVID, with COVID, it made me awaken to the possibility of death. It's not that I didn't think I was going to die before. I'm just like, ooh, I have a cold. Could I die from this? And I'm like, I need to take life and death way more seriously. So I started thinking about, well, what's going to happen after I die? So I let all my friends and my family know, this is what I want to happen if I die, and y'all is still alive. This is what needs to happen, right? And in the living, I said, hey, I don't know when I'm going to go. I need to work on what I want to be working on, because I don't want to die like having, worked for the man. I don't want to die having not followed my passion. Like, oh, I'll follow my passion after I work for the man. No way, right? So this is why I've cleared my schedule of things that are not first in my heart. And I'm trusting that Spirit is going to support me as I follow my heart. And I'll tell you what, Spirit keeps affirming that, yes, I'm on the right track. And this is what I expect Spirit to be doing for you as well, letting you know when you're on the right track. And when you feel off track, you have a resource that can help you get back on. All right? Boom. I think that's all I have to say. Oh, a couple of other things. The thing that I want to just make sure I let you know, when you join the Facebook group, there's going to be a welcome letter that is a little bit long that I'm going to ask you to read. And then I'm going to give you a little assignment and ask you to introduce yourself. Now, I was thinking that maybe what I'll do here, just for the last couple of minutes of this, is to summarize what I've said in that letter and tell you what the assignment is. And then that way, when you read it, it'll be a much faster read. It's a little bit of a long read. I promise my reads are not going to be always this long, but it is important because this is a real group. This is not just a meme posting group, which is one of the rules, by the way. Please, in the group, don't just post memes and quotes and happy thoughts. This is not a space. I don't want my focus to be on your happy thoughts. Post things that have real meaning. If you're going to post a happy thought, write me why this thought is making you happy. Tell me why it's important enough for us to share, for you to share, and what it has to do with being a heart-centered entrepreneur and business or book writing or whatever it is that's going on. Don't just put posters up, and this is not the group for that, please. Now, I'm going through the stuff in the letter. So this is also another thing I want to let you know. What I want you to do is to share yourself. I don't want you to promote yourself. This is not a self-promotion group, but that does not mean I don't want to know what you're doing. I want you to share yourself and what you're doing. So share your blogs, share your writing, share your music, share whatever it is, share what you do, but do not share with the intention of, I'm going to get more clients. Instead, share from the place of, ta-da, here I am that I am, and I wrote a blog post, ta-da, okay? That's what I want to see. The energy of people who are posting because they're desperate to get clients and all they are in is I'm getting client mode. It's a low vibration. It stresses me out. It stresses out everybody else. It brings a negative vibe. And we don't need you to do that. You don't need you to do that. This is a place for you to brag about what you do. So please understand, if you write a blog post, share it. But don't share it with the intention of, I'm sharing this because I want you to become my follower. Share it with, I'm sharing, I'm a flower and I'm blossoming. This is about intention, right? Because what's the difference between me making a post and sharing it, or a blog and sharing it? What do you care, Crystalline? What I care about is the frequency that you're bringing to my group. What I care about is, if you're desperate to bring people into your, to build your following, or you're hungry for feeling your following, I care about the vibration that I'm getting when I read your stuff. So what I'm saying is purify your motives before you make your post. Okay? Same post, different energy. I love that. That's our power. And, this is going to help you if you're someone who acts from that place of desperation. And look, I'm talking to you from experience. All right. I know my shadow, and I've corrected my shadow, and I know the difference between authentic, heartfelt stuff and stuff that's desperate. I've been there, done that. And so I'm speaking to you from experience. And if you have that vibration, this is an opportunity for you to be purifying it. Boom, I'm doing my job already. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, learning units. So what I'm doing is creating learning units in the group. Now, starting let's say after April 25th, 2020, there should be some solid learning units. There's going to be a workbook for you to download. That should all be ready by April 25th. So if you've been invited into the group before April 25th, then you know that that's coming. If it's after April 25th and you're watching this video and you're entering the group, then you should look for that workbook, download it, and start using it. Okay, that will be more explained. But there are your learning units in the group. You'll see them. Actually, I think I can actually show you. Let's see. Because I took them down. Actually, I started building them and then I took them down because because it was confusing. I have some people who are already in the group, and so I took the learning units down because I was working on them, and then my people who are already in the group were like all excited, and they're like, "Hey, I'm doing it." And I'm like, "Wait, it's not done yet. Wait." So I took them all down. So when you go in, you will see a line that says, hey, there are some learning units available for you. Okay. So this will all happen after April 25th. All right. But until then, just expect those to be coming. All right. So definitely do the learning units. They are modules that will help you do whatever it is we're working on. I've got a whole curriculum that I'm going through, and I'm just laying things out for us. I'm really trying to keep things very, very, very simple. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming, and I'll be trying to also do some recordings. I've learned that people really love videos and podcasts or MP3s, so I'm going to be doing those things. Anyway, all of this is to say, keep your eyes open for the learning units. All right. Now, boom. Okay. So last thing I need to do is to tell you that there are going to be weekly live streams and weekly coaching hot seats. Now, with the live streams and the coaching hot seats, you are encouraged to participate in both. I probably will end up connecting the live streams and the coaching hot seats together. But what I'm thinking about doing is setting up some office hours that will be live streamed. So during those office hours, anyone who signs up will come on. We will talk about whatever it is you're working on, what you need help with, and we will broadcast those in the group in the live stream. Okay, this is a private group, by the way, so these things will be used in the group. Now, I will also be separately live streaming about things that I think are really important for us to use right now. And as a heart-centered entrepreneur, I think it's really important that you are connected. We are connected to nature, the stars, the sun, the moon, the planets, all that, astrology, the spirit world, angels, the elementals. So I'm going to be talking a lot about that stuff, and I want you all to join me in the conversation. So when I'm doing the weekly live stream, I'd love for you to join me. I will always have, I'll be Zooming. I'll do them through Zoom so that you can join me. We can have a conversation face to face. You can ask questions, blah, blah, blah. But I will also be live streaming those things. That's why they're called live streams. Duh, I'm repeating myself. Sorry. Sorry. But they will be live streamed and broadcast so that you can watch or you can participate through Zoom. All right. I will explain all that stuff a little later. Okay, I think that's it. All right, so all this stuff is, oh, last thing. Everything is spelled out in the welcome letter, right? You'll be tagged in that. So if you will just read through that and then respond, it would be really great. And then once you're in the Facebook group, what I'd like for you to do is to make an introduction, okay? And I'm going to just share my screen again to show you. These instructions are written out. Share screen, boom, 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 here. So make a new post, okay, with the hashtag introduction. I want you to post a picture of yourself. Tell us your zodiac sign. Tell us where you're from in the world. Tell us about your heart-centered entrepreneurialism. Like, what is your endeavor? What are you doing? What is it that is, what is coming from your heart? What do you want to give birth to? Okay. And if you're already doing it, or if you've already started, brag it up. Okay. By the way, I said post a picture of yourself. You can post a picture or make a video of yourself. I'm happy to have you do a video of yourself. Okay. Do a video introduction. That's awesome. Right. So brag it up. Tell us what you do. And tell us what you want your badass spiritual power to be. For me, I think before I might have said flying was my badass spiritual power, but now that I'm thinking about it, oh no, it's the same thing. Oh my God, it's the same thing all the time. I want to be able to like move through time and space instantly. So like teleporting. I want to be able to teleport. Or do I? I have to think about this a little bit more. But anyway, think about what you want your badass superpower to be. Post it in your introduction, right? Now, here's the deal. I want you to make a new post, okay, with your picture and all this information. By the way, all of this is written out in that welcome letter on the Facebook, in the Facebook group. All right, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Let's see how long this video is. Oh, Lord Almighty, 27 minutes. Well, I thought it was 10. All right, time warp. All right, signing off. Looking forward to seeing you in the group in whatever capacity you can show up. All right, bye for now. Thanks for watching.